What's going on, everybody? Grab a pen and jot this down. Today we're going to talk about the Evergrande Crisis, the real estate problem brewing in China. First, Evergrande's building has been seized. It's pretty big. I think it's like 1.5 billion or something. I think they're liquidating all of their assets. They are severely underwater, to my understanding. I don't know enough about the Chinese market, but it's not talked about enough in terms of global sphere right now because one, Russia-Ukraine war is just taking over the topic of conversation in most international investing topics. And then two, China, Taiwan, and US, the semiconductor battle is really hot at the moment. So the real estate crisis is more of a domestic problem. I've seen a lot of videos about them demolishing, ready-made like buildings like this that are just like empty, so they have to just destroy them because it's just useless. The town is like vacant, there's nothing going on. I think it's a big bubble. It's always been pretty empty in terms of overdeveloped, but I think a lot more is going to happen in terms of explosion. I've just learned about, I think, Shenzhen or one of these other provinces or cities that have 20 million people still have a COVID lockdown in China. I just don't think they're going to disclose it, and nobody will ever find out about what the problem is. They'll secure it, they'll take over, the government will take control of these assets. You'll just never learn about what blew up, what didn't happen, because they just absorbed like a $10 billion loss, which in terms of government, it's not big, but in terms of like investors, lenders, banks, even if they're state-owned, it's probably a substantial loss. And they just cover it up, and because it's not international, no other country's going to care about it. If you're in China, maybe the people that were the vendors, the suppliers, the people that may have lived in those cities, they'll be affected. But otherwise, it's something just to be aware about, more because you understand how governments and businesses function in different countries across the world. A dictatorship and communism have a different way of life versus capitalistic countries that are more free enterprise, free market.